Welcome to Narc Free Maven. My name's Maven. Thank you for joining me this evening. This is a calm and supportive space for people recovering from narcissistic abuse, emotional manipulation, and confusing relationship dynamics. If your mind has been racing, if you've been replaying conversations or trying to understand behaviors that never fully made sense, then I hope this video will help you feel a little bit more grounded tonight. The question I'm going to answer is called, why did the narcissist treat me like I was disposable? For many survivors, this is the single most painful question that can be asked, in my personal opinion. Because the connection may have felt at one time incredibly meaningful. Yet at some point, the narcissist may have seemed to walk away as if the relationship no longer mattered. Understanding narcissistic relationship dynamics can help explain why this experience happens. Many survivors describe the same emotional shock. You may remember thinking, how could they move on so quickly? Did I mean anything to them? How could they suddenly treat me like I no longer mattered? The sudden emotional distance can feel deeply personal, especially when the relationship once seemed so intense and so important. But many survivors eventually discovered that this experience pattern, it appears in most, if not all, narcissistic relationships. And one reason this experience happens is that narcissistic relationships are often driven by the narcissist's own need for admiration and emotional reinforcement. During the early stage of the relationship, the narcissist may feel excited about the attention they're receiving and the validation they receive from you, the love and attention they're starting to feel from you. And this stage often involves strong affection and admiration for them. However, as time passes, the dynamic can begin to change. The narcissist may begin focusing on perceived flaws or withdrawing emotionally. If the relationship no longer provides the emotional reinforcement they need, then the narcissist, loses interest and begins to distance themselves. In some cases, they may move their attention toward a new source of admiration, even before leaving the relationship with you. And we are probably aware of the cheating that comes with narcissistic relationships. And this case can, create that feeling that the previous partner, was suddenly discarded. Many survivors later realized that the way the narcissist treated them was not necessarily a reflection of their value. It was never about you. Instead, it reflected the narcissist's patterns of seeking emotional validation. When the emotional validation changed, the narcissist's attention often shifted as well. This relationship realization can be painful, but it can also help survivors understand that the treatment they received was part of a broader behavior pattern on the narcissist's part. Many survivors of narcissistic relationships report very similar experiences. One important step in healing is recognizing that another person's inability to maintain emotional consistency doesn't determine your self-worth. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect, empathy, and emotional stability. These qualities allow people to remain in supportive relationships even during difficult times. As survivors move forward, many begin focusing on relationships that offer these qualities. You suddenly decide that you deserve better, and you find someone that treats you better, values you more, actually cares about you, isn't empathetic towards you. These are things that we learn as we recover from a narcissistic abusive relationship. If you've ever felt like you were disposable in a narcissistic relationship, please know that many survivors, again, describe the same experience. And what you experience is not a reflection of you and your value as a human being. And understanding the patterns can bring clarity to a very painful experience. And with clarity, many people begin processing the pain and healing and moving forward with their lives. There is light at the end of the tunnel. I promise you. Thank you for listening. Again, I'm Maven from Narc Free Maven. My goal with these videos is to create a calm, steady space for people healing from narcissistic and emotional abuse. A place where your mind can slow down, your nervous system can breathe, and you can begin to find clarity one step at a time. If this video brought you a sense of comfort or peace tonight, I invite you to subscribe and click the notification bell so you can begin being notified of whenever a new calming ASMR video is uploaded. You don't have to figure everything out in the moment, okay? Just focus on taking care of yourself, one moment at a time. And until next time, be gentle with yourself. Breathe deeply, and remember, clarity changes everything.